Today, I'm auditing Domino's Pizza's customer experience in about 60 seconds, and I'm gonna talk about how they went from being one of the worst rated pizza franchises in the country.
Domino's pizza crust to me is like cardboard.
Doesn't feel like there's much love in Domino's Pizza.
To the $15 billion plus behemoth that they are today. So question number one is how many steps to order, and from jumping into the app to getting that confirmation that your delivery is on the way, Domino's is about 6 steps. However, they have the 0-click option, which allows you to reorder your favorite thing immediately. The first customer emotion that they elicit, well, Domino's probably gets that calmness, that satisfaction, that feeling you get when you know your belly is about to be full. Now, the last impression, after the delivery, Domino's essentially does ask for immediate feedback, but they do generally miss opportunities at this point to incentivize another purchase, except for when they had that really wild emergency pizza campaign this summer. What about question number 4 when it comes to problem handling? Well, fortunately, they have carryout insurance, which does a lot for people if there's a problem with their order, and they also have empowered frontline employees to fix issues for consumers. Question number 5 is persistent issues. So what is Domino's doing for those persistent issues and concerns that they have? Of course, their main problem that they're gonna hit is location consistency. So let's go through these 5 questions that we do in our CX audit, but from a technology first standpoint, because that is really how Domino's transformed their business. First is that mobile first design. So they really get you through the steps because of 0-click, because of easy reordering, and that's because we're not using even our computers anymore. We're definitely not using physical phones like this. Everything has to be at the click of a button and easy. So from the first step, no picking up the phone, just boom, 1 step, I have my food on the way. The second relates to the real-time order tracking. So this dashboard, this ability to see where your food is at all times isn't just a cosmetic thing. It really does help alleviate anxiety so people can know that their needs and that Maslow hierarchy of food are about to be fulfilled. Domino's also has automated feedback loops, which allows them to integrate getting the data back pretty much immediately into their system. So you're ordering, you're giving feedback, it's all happening very quickly, and they're able to update and optimize what they've got going on behind the scenes. Now, speaking of behind the scenes, Domino's is using AI and machine learning to help predict better driving routes for their drivers, or in our case, scooter or biking routes here in New York, predict demand, so get an idea of what people are gonna be ordering around what times. So, they don't run out of wings during the Super Bowl, but I think anyone could probably tell them that. And they even are able to test out, dynamic pricing models. Finally, we talked about what the persistent issue is that we need to be able to fix when it comes to customer experience. And with Domino's, that is the inconsistent franchise experience. And they have created a franchise analytics dashboard to help get all of those franchises up to the same standard. Ultimately, with Domino's, it's not about just delivering pizza. It's about being a tech company that delivers pizza. If you want to build a customer experience that scales like Domino's, getting to 17 billion plus, then you're going to have to audit your system through a tech lens. In short, where can automation improve speed and reduce friction? What real-time data can you provide to build confidence? How are you closing the loop between service and insight? And to be clear, these questions aren't necessarily just rhetorical. I'd love to get some of your thoughts down in the comments. All right, folks, my name is Gabe. Thanks for watching today's 60-second audit of Domino's. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, subscribe to our newsletter, and I'll see you in the next one.